Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 27, 28, 29. One of those. Today I'm here with Gio and my buddy Alejandro. What's up?
Alejandro?
Alex.
Oh, there you go. I like that, bro.
Homie Lex.
You know what, bro? I've
brother.
been a little mad, bro. You feel me?
Oh, wait, our sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we sponsored by today, Gio?
Here.
So
I'll put up
fucking
the email.
Magnum XXL.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. The one
Hell
that fits.
Hell yeah, bro. That might be coming off in that pussy, but we still wearing it.
Yes. So what kind of deal can you get this weekend?
If you have a fucking huge cock, you get 15% off your Magnum triple XLs.
Oh, cool.
And if you don't, still go ahead and buy them, carry them around.
You
Let
wear
that
my
bitch
hat.
know you might be packing.
Some chicks like bursting.
Hey, bro, as long as you put it in with that rubber on, you still protected. No matter what you put in.
Superman punch.
Hey, yo.
Thank you, Magnum.
Triple XL, bro. Don't forget.
Magnum
triple
triple XL, 50% off if you use the code HRP. Let's go. What's making you angry, Alex?
You know what, bro? I'm fucking mad as fuck. You know why?
Why?
Why is that chest heavy, bro?
No, I mean, I fucking hate hairy people too, but that's not the point. The point is that why the fuck are people making 20 fucking bucks an hour at McDonald's, bro? What the fuck?
Bro.
What the fuck is that bullshit?
It's called inflation, dog.
Dog, they fucking fuck up your order always.
No, I mean, some of them, the managers, most of them are getting probably $20, but a good amount are getting replaced.
Bro.
Yeah, by the robot.
Yes,
Yeah.
by the fucking rope, bro. I was gonna send you a video of it's like I thought it was Asians are innovating. They're zooming in. They have a screen.
In New York,
I think in New
where
York.
they have a cashier and a fucking
the
screen.
Philippines.
Yeah, she's in the
Yeah.
Philippines and got her whole background,
Yeah,
and she's serving up the people from a screen.
bro. So it's like basically you walk into the market
Uh-huh.
and then. Well, I mean, she can't stop you from stealing, but she'll. If you need any questions, you're right there. She's right there on Zoom.
What the fuck?
But what the fuck, bro?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
see
sent
the-
me that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what the fuck does it matter whether she's there in person or not? They're not gonna stop you regardless.
Yeah, just in case. I don't know.
You
But-
know what would be crazy though? Like if you were to be like a cashier from inside like the computer, right? Like the way that they were doing it over Zoom call or Skype or whatever. But you know what would be even more sick? Like if you were able to control electronically everything else going on. You get me? Like
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
fucking crazy as fuck. Like, hey, it's gonna be $6.99 or whatever the fuck. Well, not even $6.99. It's like $20 a
Yeah.
fucking combo. Like, hey, if you leave, like we're gonna shut down the door, and they could control it from like the Philippines.
Yeah.
Imagine, bro, how crazy that shit would be. Like if they would just
Yeah.
close the doors on you and shit.
They probably
A la
they could probably do
verga.
that.
Nah, bro, that's possible. The only thing
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm
that,
saying.
no,
That'd
that's
be
right.
trippy as fuck.
If it, no, like they can actually do it because they do have a certain amount of access. It's just like anytime you call IT on if it's a computer program
It's
or
an
anything
Indian
like
fool.
that, they'll take your information and go ahead and admin in and take over your shit because Hugo will be having people helping him out for the design work on his shit. And that motherfucker just like, I can't do it, help me out, or like I'll do it for him, and he'll start
I
working.
got you, brother.
No way, it's a Mexican accident here in Mexico.
Nah, hell, no, that's an Indian fool. He just
No,
happens to look Mexican.
but yeah, but that's right. But he just gets access to his computer and does the work from his shit on his shit
Yeah.
right there on the spot. And I mean that happens all the time. If you
The
have a problem
scammers.
in your
Scammers too get you like
So
that,
if
yeah.
speaking of. Okay, so if you have a problem in your computer, you give access to any person that's
Yeah.
IT helping you out, and they're gonna go through your shit pretty much with your permission. I mean, that's already possible. So I mean, that's not out of the question. It's just the amount of access that the program they're using allows them. Because I'm pretty sure they have access to putting in the order, to the system in the kitchen, to allow the people cooking the food, the servers serving the food.
Uh-huh.
And then you have, in case, you have an issue that you can't figure out, you have the ability to call somebody in the restaurant to come assist in person. Speaking of, you were saying?
Oh yeah,
What's up, bro?
Because what you were saying is someone zooming in and then they can lock the doors.
Yeah, like do
Bro,
some crazy shit.
I'm pretty sure they can do that because you know how have you seen those videos at like the gas station, the 8 p.m.
Yeah.
where they try to do a beer run and like the guy pushes
Oh,
the button.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure you can rewind. I mean, do Bluetooth, send that feed to fucking Philippines, and you can just. I'm sure you can do that. Like
That'd be
it's
trippy.
possible.
That's a lot of power, bro.
No,
Yeah.
but that's possible if it's connected to a wireless It's not possible if it doesn't have no external connection. Because if it's just a button, wired directly to the lock on the door,
Yeah.
it's not possible.
Is that
But
possible?
if it's possible, if it's a security system, that's like it'll
Yeah.
call the 911 or it'll call this
Yeah,
department.
that one you can do.
Yeah, those can be accessed wireless.
Oh,
and
then I'm
be fucked
retarded.
with.
You can't do that. Not yet.
Yeah.
Bro,
Not yet.
bro, you can patent
Hey,
it. Patent
wait.
it.
Remember how we were talking about motherfuckers from Mexico calling you out trying to scam?
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I got a call today, and she was
Wow.
like, "Acaban de chocarme, estoy aquí." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?
You got one
What's
today?
up? Who is this?" Yeah, today.
What
And
the
I'm like,
fuck?
I was already mad because Hugo was pissing me off, having me translate to somebody on the phone trying to fix some issue with his account or something.
Yeah.
But I was already mad because that motherfucker was from India too, and he wasn't understanding the problem I was telling him. Like, I kept repeating the same shit. And he didn't know what the fucking IT number is for an immigrant out here. So I'm trying to explain to him, it's like a social. And he's like, what's the social? Like, he doesn't got one, bro. He's an immigrant. Like, it's an IT number. And I'm trying to explain to him what the IT number is. So I was already mad from that. And then I get a call on my phone. And it's like, soy tu hermana, me acaban de chocar.
Yeah.
And she's like crying. I'm like, chinga tu madre, súbete esa chocadera a tu culo y a la verga. And I hung up and then I called back and like, hey, ¿cómo está el accidente? Well, I couldn't help it, bro. As soon as she started crying, I'm like, es que soy tu hermana, me acaban de chocar y aquí estoy y necesito que no se acabe. I'm like, fuck you.
They got some Oscar-winning acting though. in that
Yeah.
bitch. They do, bro. Those motherfuckers be crying and shit.
But
Nah, that bitch couldn't hack it. Nah, that was fake as fuck.
Yeah?
You can straight up tell that bitch was forcing it, like mad forcing it.
they fucked up by seeing your sister. That's like an immediate family.
Yeah.
You need to go like, so
They when they got me, they were trying to get me. They said that they were my cousin.
your cousin.
My
Yeah,
cousin.
that's believable. Because there's some cousins
Cousin
I
in
don't know.
Mexico. Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
cousins I don't fucking know either.
Yeah.
They wouldn't call me. I wouldn't give them shit. If my actual cousin called me, I never met them.
Yeah.
I don't give them anything.
Well, the thing is, like, I got a bunch of lost sisters and I don't know, like illegitimate siblings from my dad. So maybe.
That
Oh.
motherfucker was sneaky.
That's-
That motherfucker
yeah.
was sneaky as fuck, or it was just because my grandma's name is too cliche that he guessed Guadalupe right, Lupe, real
Well,
quick. So this motherfucker like he almost got me, because
Is he said Guadalupe?
yeah, because it's like a very
Yeah.
cliche name,
Yeah.
and I guess that's kind of like the fucking first, like yeah, I guess yeah, like
Oh yeah.
he said Guadalupe. I'm like, what the fuck, like, and then I passed him over to my mom, and my dad just kind of like just to make sure and shit, but nah, that motherfucker was just fucking bullshitting us.
Damn. If they're really good, they'll follow you on.
Yeah, on
Face-
Facebook.
on Facebook,
Yeah, they probably
and-
try to put like things.
Yeah,
two
and then
together.
somehow get your number.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, you know
If
what?
it's on there though.
If it's no, but what they can do is do the same shit to someone else. Like if they really want you, if they
Uh-huh.
think you have money, they'll go to your aunt or someone you know. Like, oh, hey, so and so, can you give me X's number, and then call you, and then do the same shit. Hey, I'm so and so, give me money.
I mean,
That's true.
I mean, they're smart to begin with because they're the ones preying on the elderly, which are the most.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, but regardless, if you really wanted to be like logical about it, why don't you just call that person from a different number and be like, "Disculpa, es tal y tal," and most people will be like, "No, soy tal."
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, so you just get the first name and then go with the number, name, and you start, looking. Cause you can find a lot of public information online.
True.
So I mean, if you really want to like, dig deep and try to get some money out of it, fucking Hugo, he gets some shits a lot too, and that motherfucker ended up talking like for 30 minutes with some fool from over there, cause like he told him straight up like, hey, no, te está chingando, güey, ya sé tu juego que no sé qué, and like. Pues ya te la sabes, compa. No hay pedo, no sé qué. Like, he started talking, like, ¿y qué haces, güey? Pues, si no te hace billete de esto? Like, yeah, he's like, oh, I pay like 800 pesos a day for the phone calls I be making. And he's like, but you be making money to be paying that shit? He's like, yeah, see. Like, be leaving some money behind, be doing money. And he's like, but if you got some numbers, you got some people, hook it up, bro. Hook it up. I got with some cash. I'll hook you up. Pass some numbers. We'll see what's up.
No, mom, this was trying to break into the black market of scamming. The shirt business isn't going good or what?
No, that fool gets, because I told him today that I was laughing with him because I told him that I got called and the bitch was crying on the phone like she's my sister and she needs some money. She got cash and she's like, oh yeah, they be fucking calling me all the time. I'm like, dog, your number's burned out. Speaking of, like, I might have to change mine because you know this is kind of new.
It's getting bad, huh?
Yeah,
Like-
not bad, but like this, like it doesn't really happen like that. So like for me to get called, I get random text messages that obviously are scam. Where it's like, oh, your UPS package,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got
yeah,
one
and,
today.
and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm not tripping on those, but to get called from a motherfucking number, but like, hey, I'm this and this and that, trying to get scammed, it's obviously because your number's out on
Yeah.
some group of shit and information where they're like,
Yeah.
most likely to have to cash
The
out.
retard list?
Call them up.
Bro, I'm on there high because every day I get 3. I get 3 every single day. Now I don't pick them up because it's always error codes.
I get more of the UPS.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I got one today. Dude, I
But
replied.
those are the
But-
links. No,
Yeah,
like,
they're a link.
Yeah, just stay away from
they-
it.
Where you
Just
get,
Just put your information.
but you click on the links.
No,
No.
you're not supposed
Okay,
to.
yeah, because that I've always been afraid of. Because okay, you can get the message, but the moment you click on the link and access, you give access to your information when you open it up. So I've always been like, if it's a regular phone number, fucking sending me a company text
Yeah.
message, it doesn't make sense because it's always like a 4-digit number that sends you
Yeah.
a update about anything regarding that shit.
A few weeks ago, I thought that my Instagram had gotten hacked because it kept taking me out, but it was like a bug that Instagram had.
Oh, everybody had it.
Instagram was
Yeah,
fucking your shit.
Instagram was fucking with my shit, and I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like somebody's trying to hack my shit."
Damn.
But Loki, I mean, mine would be kind of difficult to hack because it has a 2 authentic password bullshit, and then on top of that, it's connected to my Facebook, so it always sends me like a message, regardless of
Yeah.
like who, no matter who it is, like it always sends me a message. And then like if something were to happen though, like it sends me a message like, "Oh, like change your password and shit." And like once you change your password, you could log everybody out.
It says someone so in certain locations
Uh-huh.
trying to log in. And
Mhm.
if it's not LA, then
I mean, our YouTube has the same shit.
oh, yeah,
Like you have to have a whole ass code for you to get in with.
Every time I don't know, weird. Every time I'm trying to log in, it sends you the code, and then
Yeah.
you try to log in, it says me the code.
Yeah, because you're logged into this
on
one,
this one,
and I have the other one,
Yeah,
and so you need
It's
like
good, though.
Yeah, it's good.
it's good that because who's trying to log in
And cry for our money,
Yeah.
for our millions, way, for our millions and millions, way.
The last scam text that I got was from supposedly Bank of America telling me that I was processing $2,000 and to go ahead and
They were
accept.
like, where they at?
That was pretty much they were letting me know just like $2,000 is being processed. It was just like a random notification. It was just like a regular phone number. So I was like, and it had a link. So I was assuming it was like, just to click on the link and try to bait me into it.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I went to my bank account. I'm like, this bitch on like $5. $2,000.
Hey, but during the pandemic, a lot of people's profiles did get hacked because a lot of people bought into like, send me this amount of money and I'll send you back.
Oh,
so
yeah.
and so
Oh
money.
yeah.
A lot of the people on my Instagram, they got hacked.
The crypto
Yeah.
investing and shit. They got popular.
Yup.
That
Espe-
shit's
espe-
stupid.
Especially during that time where everybody was just doing pure tranzas everywhere.
But
Tap in, tap
you
in?
have-
Yeah, tap in.
oh yeah, and then you have the motherfuckers like a year later where they start crying about how their cash apps are like negative 1 million.
Oh yeah.
And shit, and they're just crying when they're looking at their phone, going negative into the thousands and millions.
Yeah, I don't know what was the other scam where they would ask for your bank account. Like, if you have Bank of America, or
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the other one, like tap in. I can make you so and so money in
Yeah.
a good amount of time.
Yeah, they do that because
Yeah.
they what they do is they give you a flat fee, whatever it is, $500,
Uh-huh.
$700, and then they use it and they use your information to buy it, to buy all the shit. You know how the Bank of America, the banks have insurance.
Yeah.
So all your money that they used
Uh huh.
goes back to you because part of the insurance, and you kept $500, but they spent 10 grand on credit or some shit.
Yeah.
And so they get the 10 grand worth of stuff or cash or whatever. You get your $700, and then the money goes back to you because there's insurance. So the insurance of the bank is the ones that
end up paying you.
They lose, but they lose. Yeah, allegedly. That's what I think.
That's how it works.
I think so. Never.
I never actually seen anybody like do that shit.
No, but it's super easy not to get hacked. Like sometimes it's random, like a huge cyber attack. But most times people that get hacked is because
they're
of their
trying to
own.
do some bullshit
On their
huh?
own.
Yeah.
'Cause we know a couple people.
Yeah, I know
They
a
ha-
couple people too.
Yeah.
And they'll like I've asked people too, like, hey bro, did by any chance? Like, nah, bro, I didn't do this shit.
Yeah, but it's
the
super
fuck up.
easy, super easy that like if they get hacked, it's their fault.
Did you guys see that fucking thing that MGM Casino and I don't know what other one in Las Vegas got hacked?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason it was prominent is because one casino got hacked and they paid the ransom straight up, and then the other one got hacked, but they tried to hold out and figure it out. And you had guests not being able to go into the room, nobody being able to use none of the screens, none of the machines. Like it was a whole standstill. Workers couldn't check in, workers couldn't get paid, like nothing was happening, and everybody tried to go about their day, but like a week and nothing, no money coming in, no money going out. So it was a whole issue, and they were losing a ton of money. And in the end, they still ended up paying out. So,
MGM.
yeah, I think it was MGM, but it was more than one casino
Oh.
that got hacked. It was a few casinos that got
Oh,
hacked, but
shit.
it was a group. It was a group that went through all of them and cashed them out.
Oh fuck.
Wow, those guys. Those
Hey,
guys are
that's
geniuses.
kind of like was that legal or not? Because I know that Dana White, he's not allowed to play on certain tables no more because of the fact that he was leaving a lot of like
Yeah.
casinos with a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's legal only because it's a private establishment, so they had the right to refuse
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
any moment. So the thing is that, like, obviously as a business, if you come in, because Dana White explained it too, like I'm going there to win. I'm not going there
Yeah.
to fuck around. So I'm not taking their little drinks. I'm not doing any of that. I'm focused in the game.
Yeah.
So they're giving you, and that's a thing, prominent thing too. Like you're at the table, you fucking betting like that. They'll give you free drinks. They'll bring you stuff. Cater to you and stuff like that to help you out. And then like
Help
this
you
fool,
out.
yeah. So this fool that's set it up that supposedly beat all the casinos in Vegas. I can't remember his name, but he's very popular. That fool explains how he beat the whole system and he was cashing out constantly and the casinos in an attempt that like, he's in a roll, but if we give him valet parking, if we give him the plane to take and come back whenever he wants, and we give him all these amenities and he keeps playing with us, eventually we're gonna win it all back.
Yeah.
And this will develop the system good enough that they never won it back. So at some point he showed up and all his amenities, they were gone. And they were like, you know what, you can't play here anymore.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like that was banned from everywhere because he just keeps beating the system. And now he's pretty much just a high roller that goes to private matches.
Oh shit.
Fucking billionaires at their homes,
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Fucking Sam Blazarian was big into like those private.
Like, but he wasn't good though. That's the thing.
That's how he made his money originally, no?
Quote unquote.
There's conspiracies behind it.
He went broke. He's basically broke.
No.
Basically, because he didn't make that money that way because they actually showed him playing against legit people and he didn't really
No, what he
do
was
so
doing.
well. Yeah. Huh?
He didn't really know what he was doing.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Um,
And so there's actually a video that showed how he actually made his money.
how was
So how he made his money is the fact that he was what's it called, a stock baby, or what do they call
Oh.
like where they
that? A Nepo baby?
that's the
They
word,
get inheritance.
like an inheritance kind of.
Trust
From
fund kid?
stocks.
Trust fund kid, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
so like his dad actually owned like stocks here, but he was doing like tranzas or whatever. I really don't know exactly what the fuck he was doing. So he went to jail. But the thing is, like, since I don't know if they kicked him out of the stock or I don't really know what the fuck happened, but he bought like he was in the Canadian stock, and so like he bought or like did shit there, bro, and he ended up giving like whatever money I guess that he made to like his sons and shit. Yeah.
So he was born rich.
Well, his dad.
No, he was born rich then.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
He inherited a lot.
He
of
inherited
money.
a lot of money.
Um,
And low key, all that shit about him playing pool and billiards and all that bullshit is bullshit. It's fake.
Story.
It's fake. And then, like, as a matter of fact, like, even his businesses suck. Like, his last business, like, the vape or whatever the fuck it was, like, it did horrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And now he's, like, on a hippie shit, like, oh, like, you don't need a lot of women to, like, make you happy. And all that.
Oh, he
Yeah.
changed his image.
Yeah. And then people's are like, oh, yikes. After 1,000 women, he realizes that he doesn't. Yeah, bro. Like, that fool was a
Damn.
bullshitter. And then, you know how he was saying, like, he was, like, from the military or the
Yeah.
Marines or whatever? That shit was bullshit, too.
Damn.
Like, his whole life is a lie. It's
So that
literally
the
all
story told Joe
fabricated.
Rogan
It's bullshit.
bullshit. He
Bullshit.
fooled everybody,
Everybody.
even Joe.
Everybody.
Damn.
Everybody.
What
Fucking
are you guys talking about?
That was there.
Dan Blazarian.
Can you look him up?
Yeah, he was like a famous Playboy guy.
Yeah,
Who
it's
was-
bullshit. His
I
life
know-
is bullshit.
I know faces, not names, honestly.
And then remember when there was that whole Vegas shit? He was telling the cop, "Oh, let me get your gun or whatever." Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
shut
I
the
remember
fuck
that.
up, bro.
I remember that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he wanted to
Oh
be.
shit, for real?
Yeah, his life is a lie.
Yeah,
That
fuck
fool
it.
is big.
And now he's on his like, oh, you don't need a lot of women to.
No
get
fucking
happy
way,
and shit.
bro.
Yeah,
Motherfucker rolling up with guns, money, jewelry, everything.
that was a bullshitter, bro. And his company didn't do so well.
Fucking Kobe Covington basically took this was image and made it his own, huh?
Yeah,
And
to some extent.
to some extent, the chicks and like the fucking showboating and all that.
But yeah, that was on his bullshit right now. He's on his hippie tour. He's on like,
I mean, at the end of the day, like as fake as it was, that motherfucker was still all about them bitches, all
Yeah.
surrounded with all that shit. So
yeah,
Fake-
but now
fake-
you look more like a. I mean, that's cool and all,
he's
but
he's
still
stupid,
like-
but he's on that boom gang shit.
yeah,
Boom gang. Oh, the Christian,
Boom
the
Gang?
Christian. He's a Christian now.
Yeah.
there's a whole video on him too, like his downfall and shit, like that gives him like a little bit more of detailed explanation
Delve
on how
into
his dad
everything?
how his dad made the money, not him,
him.
how his dad made the money.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and his dad, I don't know if his dad is still in jail. As a matter of fact, I think I think if I'm not mistaken, or if not, I'm not confusing them. I think his brother also took like an inheritance from his dad, but he moved to a different country, and at the same time, like to not be taxed by the U.S., he let go of his citizenship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shit. So where'd he go to? Russia?
he went to an island somewhere. I don't
Oh,
know
the
where.
Caribbeans.
Huh?
The Caribbeans.
Probably.
That private shit.
Yeah, the Caribbeans don't have like a overseen body.
Oh no.
Yeah. so
Yeah,
that's-
he went to an island somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, like his brother also like dropped his residency in like so he wouldn't have to pay taxes and shit.
Jack Doherty.
And,
What? He's a piece of shit or something?
Oh, I mean, a lot of
Everybody on
those guys
YouTube
are.
is. Louis, you're a piece of shit.
They're not even on YouTube though. They're
Oh, what the fuck?
on Twitch.
Oh, they're live streamers?
They're live streamers. All those live streamers are weird. I mean, like you just said, Neon is now locked up in Dubai apparently.
I mean, I feel like it has to fuck you up mentally in a certain way to be recorded constantly.
Shit.
And then anything that you do, have it scrutinized to an extent where like it's being shoved in your face.
Well, he doesn't enjoy life. Like literally, it's like I'm doing something. And it's like, what do you guys think, chat? Like, what am I doing, chat? What's next, chat? Like,
Well, but the,
bro,
the
shut
thing,
the fuck up, bro.
yeah,
Just
but
enjoy it.
yeah, I get you. But the thing is, like, that's what the whole thing is about.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I get
them
it.
like, you know, do this stupid shit, do that stupid shit, and that motherfucker's like, yeah, chat, all right, for sure, chat.
Yeah, but there's gonna be like you've said, like a point in time where you're gonna run into somebody that's not playing, bro. Like
Well,
there's
like
some
me.
people out here that are not. They're not playing.
Like Neon in his stupid ass situation now. He went to somewhere where they don't fuck around,
Yeah.
and he was finding out.
yeah, exactly. Like especially like those Middle Eastern countries where for them, I don't even really know if they follow laws. I think they follow more like their sacred books and shit.
So no, that's why. So they're religious. The religion is what dictates law.
Uh-huh.
So we have basic common law of human decency.
Yeah.
They have common law of religious aspects. So that's why they have some, like, I think over there a woman cannot go out without a man.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the twisted side of it, but in of aspect of like safety, they're at the top.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
they're up there, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really fuck with that shit.
Yeah, certain parts women can't drive because the car's vibration can give girl orgasm. So like, to,
Wait until they find about a horse saddle.
Can you come more this way? Come more this way. Only your head's in there. People have been commenting about how the way you sit.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
They're always telling you like,
I'm a
"Oh,
down
you're so
ass.
low."
I'm a down ass fool. Why am I so low?
I think I can reply to that one. No.
Yeah, I
Which one?
believe
What
so.
happened?
It's like, why is that fool sitting so low?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this was a down ass fool. I think. Was it me?
You liked it. Cause I don't know if it was me or you. I don't know, but I seen it. I remember I seen it. I can't remember if it was me or you, but
Yeah, I remember that. They also fucking somebody posted that you hit the piñata with your toes or some shit.
yeah. It's CSU, I think.
Yeah, they
It's
said,
either Go Funk,
G-Wagon Funk?
G Wagon Funk.
I think that was my homie Jason. Shout out Jason if you're watching.
Hey, yeah, no, that I don't think it was that fool. It was the other fool with CSU.
CS compa, no?
Yeah,
Something like
that
that.
fool was like, oh, that motherfucker was hitting the piñata. He was holding the stick with his toes.
You hit it with your feet.
No, yeah, that's right. So he's like, oh, that
Yeah.
motherfucker's walking around barefoot, hitting the piñata with his toes, holding a stick with his toes as he hit the piñata, something like that.
Yeah. Did you?
I'm like, damn, bro, how'd you know? And I'm like, hey, bro, you been holding it with the cheeks, huh? I don't know you're like,
There's like 4 people that comment every single one, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if she watches our videos, but there's somebody that be commenting on our shorts called Babes the Gains or something like
Yeah, I
that.
seen that one.
I've been
She
trying-
posted on the Disney one too. She said something about us being childish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah.
kind of like a negative comment.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty positive. And the last ones, I've been like letting her know, like Louis out here, he down for that shit. Letting himself get thrown down into doggy, strapped up.
Some
Penetrated.
dude was like, just let people have fun.
Yeah, and then some
Oh,
other fools
yeah.
are like, "Oh, I'm not gonna take anything from 4 losers in a chair."
Did someone
like
say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that
I
one.
haven't seen that one either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
what?
it's hidden though. Like you gotta put like
Oh, that yeah.
first, yeah.
I've noticed that like because the only way you know that there's an extra message that's
Yeah,
hidden
that's
is
how I
that
check.
the count lets you know there's an amount of messages and when or the comments, and when you look at it, there's a few less, and you gotta like look it up.
yeah. That guy was all like, "Oh, I'm not gonna take something from 4 losers in a chair or 4 losers." Something like
Damn. How'd they know? How'd they
that.
know?
Fucking pussies.
How'd they know we were losers?
I mean, it takes
I
one
love
to
it.
know one.
That's true.
Yeah, then someone, there's an old one. They go, I can smell that room.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
When we were talking about horoscopes.
Oh,
Oh.
the retrograde?
Yeah, the retrograde.
Yeah, that one doesn't make any sense because we don't look slobbish or
Nah.
fat. None of us
Uh,
smell.
I look homeless in every video. So
Oh, yeah. How'd you like I made you famous again? The edit I made of you, you liked it?
Which one?
fuck you, bro.
Oh,
Dog, I
yeah.
look crazy.
Yeah, you do.
That I'm not gonna lie. That gives tweaker crazy as
Vibes.
yeah,
And
bro.
it wasn't edited either. Like I didn't make.
I know that's what makes it worse.
I just took a screen recording of that
Just
episode.
took a little piece of the first fucking part, and I'm like,
That one was funny, bro. You got too creative with that one.
Oh, fuck, yeah, that shit was funny. You fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck, dude, yeah, that's someone I think was commenting on the way you say Inglewood. Say Inglewood.
Oh, who said that?
No, say Inglewood.
Inglewood?
Inglewood. Okay.
Why?
How do you say Inglewood? Inglewood.
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 Oh, okay. I think someone.
It was probably like a stutter or something.
Yeah, probably somebody fucked up.
But it's you guys say Inglewood.
It's Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Oh, okay.
But I think in theory it is supposed to be Inglewood, no?
is it?
I'm not
Isn't
sure.
it
I don't know how you
GLE?
spell
Isn't it GLE?
Inglewood. Because I know it's Inglewood.
I've always heard it as Inglewood.
I don't know. And the native isn't here.
And this guy, bro, we could have had Hebron.
Yeah, we could have
If
had
this
Hebron.
fucker communicated better.
I thought you were supposed to give a shout out to Ismail.
Airfare FC.
Oh, yeah, first.
Yeah, he said that you should shout out Airfare, but that was last week's sponsorship.
Oh, yeah.
This week's sponsorship was the Magnum Double X.
Double XL.
What the fuck did they get with that sponsorship?
Airfare? Oh, I said that
They don't get shit.
It's nepotism because
They get to look them outside the window on the plane when they're boarding up.
I'm Airfare FC too. So where?
No, you're not.
Airfare FC. Yeah, I am.
FRFC,
Oh,
football club.
Football club.
yeah.
Where the next?
Barely in there,
Oh.
but yeah, good.
I start.
Barely.
I play every single game.
He does.
I start every single game. We never win. Probably because I started every game, but we're gonna win eventually.
Eventually, you guys are going to get a chip.
They used to win before this fool came up.
No, show up before. And then I motivated everybody.
Everybody show up.
Bro, last game we lost 4-1, but dude, we showed a lot of promise.
Fucking motivate JD to pull up. We should go play.
JD?
Fucking whatever that shit is.
No, it's killing someone to show up every single time to build chemistry. Everybody shows up every single day except Heber. And we always. It's true, he hasn't played in the first game in a while.
That's what they call up the most.
He's the reason why I'm in. So.
But he does go, though, no? I mean, just
just to
coach?
watch.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
coach.
just to watch. Not even coach.
What the
Just talk
fuck?
shit. No, one time he showed up and they
He was
begged.
goalie, no?
Yeah, they forced him to be. They
They
begged
forced him.
him, and then he eventually
They forced them, begged them.
They begged him.
they begged him. Yeah, which can be.
Who sucked them up?
which can be forced.
the
'cause
captain.
No, don't say that. That's my captain.
Louis was the captain that day.
He wanted to be.
But we're gonna
As soon
do
as he
good.
heard, the captain got to suck the goalie up to be there.
Hey, you replied to a comment that's all like, fuck, what did they put? They put like, no wonder no girls show up to the thing, no? And then you post something like,
Oh yeah, I'm like, we got one, bro. We got one. He's like, that's cap. Nah, come on, give it 3 weeks. In
Oh,
3
yeah?
weeks, so
You
come
want
on.
us
No, because she was like, it was for the edit where you're like, oh, but no girl likes me, and then you put a
Oh.
sad song next to it.
oh yeah, sure.
And he's like, oh, who the fuck did the homie like that? I don't know what. And he's like, oh, no girl, you know, all of that. And like, oh, we got one and shit. And he's like, oh, that's cap. You put a bunch of little blue hats in there. I'm like, nah, bro, give it 3 weeks. Give it 3 weeks. So come
Oh,
out.
your cousin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, wait till he finds out this was cousin.
That's 2 episodes away from this one.
Babes the game said that y'all need to go to Disneyland since you sometimes are acting childish.
Nah,
Oh, shit.
I don't think so.
2 weeks.
I think we're really mature for our age.
Oh, fuck that. we're like 3-4 years behind. 4 or 5 years behind actually.
Maybe 2.
It depends on the situation, bro. I mean, fucking bitches be childish when they get a little drink inside them, too.
That's true.
Yeah, but
I hate, you know what I hate? When women get together and they're like, for everything they scream, bro. Like, for every little fucking thing. Like, they could barely say anything. Like, ah! Like, bitch, what the fuck? You notice that?
yeah, at brunch I noticed that a lot.
I mean, it's different, bro, when it's like a guy brunch.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm the one that's yelling when I get together with the homies, so I can't even be bitchy about that shit.
Nah, but they take it to, like, every sentence full, they gotta scream.
Nah, that's different.
That's different.
That's I never experienced that.
You haven't ever,
I never been to brunch. I never been to brunch.
You don't even have to go be to brunch. You just gotta be around
Yeah.
fucking chicks.
In public.
Yeah.
Gotta go to in public.
That's brunch activity. So no, I never experienced that. Have you experienced that?
I have.
I heard a bunch of bitches screaming while they're talking. Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I it's self-conscious to me because I'll be bursting out laughing and my laughs come out pretty fucking weird all the time.
You sound like that one dude. Remember the dude that helped us move your stuff?
No, bro.
You sound exactly like him.
The crackhead?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so.
Oh, you're not helping him now, bro.
Well, he's a
Okay, like
crackhead.
one time.
Oh, he does. Oh yeah.
Okay, that's not even the worst one.
Oh yeah.
So,
The I do remember.
when he laughed, I turned around. I thought it was this.
Oh,
fool.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
He sounds exactly like you though when he laughs.
Yeah, I know, bro.
He's your cousin now? Are you related to him?
No, bitch.
No, he's just a friend from church. or
Fuck
something?
you. No.
No, I'm being serious.
I'm also being serious.
I thought he
too.
was your cousin.
Fuck you.
I thought he was your cousin.
Brian? Brian be fucking weird
no,
too.
no, no. The crackhead that helped you move.
Brian be cracking too.
Oh yes.
No, okay, bro. One time I was at Six Flags with some chicks and
They were screaming.
nah. Okay, so it was for Halloween, and you know how they had these people in characters, costumes and all shit, running
Yeah.
around trying to like spook you and get a
Oh,
jump
like
scare
horror
you.
nights and shit.
Yeah. So you know they'd be screaming and making like obnoxious sounds and shit.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker walked up or past us and laughed. I can't remember if it was before or after me, but I laughed, and my laugh was exactly like that motherfucker walking up acting crazy.
What the fuck?
So he started laughing, and I started laughing. You know, it was the same shit.
The crackhead?
Huh?
The guy that was on drugs?
No, just
Some random person?
yeah, it was a worker there acting like
yeah.
laughing crazy, trying to act out and spook somebody. And then I burst out laughing exactly the same way, and then fucking help me out and shit.
Damn, brother.
I was gonna get late that night, so I laughed and I fucked it up.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Probably, honestly.
You can change the way you laugh.
You could.
I don't do it on purpose though. It changes every time.
Oh shit, your voice cracked.
Yeah.
It's okay. It happens to me too. It's fucking embarrassing when you're in a soccer field and you're trying to call play and your voice cracks in the middle of it. No one takes you serious.
That's why you first.
Hey, press the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think at this point nobody takes you seriously when you're calling on the play.
Why?
Why?
Why? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it.
That
It's
play,
funny.
that play don't mean to
He's
come.
just saying that you're a clown. That's basically what he implied.
No,
I mean,
I'm
I
the
say it
glue.
nicely, but
I'm the glue of soccer.
yeah, fucking holding everybody back.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
That's
too.
Kennedy type fucking humor.
Kennedy?
Bro, did you see J. Cole apologize?
Yeah, I did see
Oh.
that. What's up with that, bro?
No way, bro. I mean, I guess he's not trying to be. He's on his spiritual
on his hippie shit too.
Yeah, he's on his spiritual shit, not trying to have no beef, none of that. And he even said like, I feel like I'm overstepping. If you're gonna take some shit back, I got my chin out. Throw your shit. I'll take it up there.
On the new future album, a lot of people were dissing Drake. ASAP Rocky diss Drake, and the
Did
Weeknd diss Drake.
Did the weekend?
Yeah, well, I mean, they've always had like some type of like
Beef.
beef because that fool used to belong to XOXO.
OVO?
Yeah, to OVO.
Drake's?
To,
Drake?
no. Yeah, is it OVO or XOXO? No, OVO. Yeah.
OVO is
OVO
Drake's.
is Drake's.
Drake's,
Yeah,
yeah.
so he used to belong to him.
Who?
And then like
Oh,
at some point
shit.
he would cause that fool's also from Canada, right?
Yeah.
Who?
The Weeknd.
Yeah,
The Weeknd was with OVO?
Yeah,
he's from Canada.
he's from Canada.
Yeah,
He was
but-
one of Drake's artists.
Oh, okay.
And like I don't know, there was like a little dispute, I believe, and that's why like he also ended up like leaving Drake. Cause Party Next Door also had a beef with Drake a little bit for a long time, cause that fool didn't let him like drop music. The Party Next Door.
The person?
So yeah, it's a
Oh.
person. It's a rap one, like like
Group?
rap R&B. Huh?
Oh, it's a person or group?
It's a person.
Oh.
Yeah, and they've always kind of had like some tension.
Is Drake's the problem?
And yeah, well, that one, yeah, because he was under his label,
Oh.
and they had like some shit, and like a lot of songs they kind of like subliminally like throw shots at each other. And if you really think about it, they're not really in a lot of songs together. They only have like three songs off like the top of my head that they're in. Other than that, like they never really collaborate, and they're from like the same fucking place.
From my understanding is that Kendrick was pretty much just responding to a bunch of little sneak comments.
Yeah, it's been happening over the years, bro. Like there's
Yeah.
a whole timeline of I don't know if you've seen that video where it's like a timeline full from like the when they did fucking problems, like ever since that one, like throughout the years they've been throwing like little subliminal shots like in all of like their songs. It's been like a back and forth things for years. I think it's just that this last one, the one with Kendrick Lamar, since he kind of like almost blatantly like called him out, that's why it made it seem bigger than what it was. But these guys have been throwing like subliminal shots at each other since
But I mean, it was
2013 probably.
Yeah, but this one was a straight diss.
Yeah, it
'cause-
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, he blatantly didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a diss, or it could have been taken as a challenge. Because that's another aspect that people were like, this was not straight like shitting on them, but he's calling them out over the bullshit that's been happening,
Mhm.
and saying that like, you got something to say, let's say it and come out with it, see what's up. And that's why they're like, oh, it's a challenge. They're challenging each other. And then I guess that's why they were like, oh, that's why J. Cole came out, through his shit. And that's why he was like, I was pressured by, my fans. I was, pressured to respond. And that was the old me. I'm not trying to be like that. And I apologize for, throwing shots the way I did. I'm not trying to have any issues. It is what it is. I'll take another shot in the chin if you're going to throw shots. But I'm not trying to keep it going.
I mean from an artist, I guess maybe to some extent it makes sense because of like his character. But if you think about it, like rap, like in itself, like people have always made the most money when they're like throwing shit at each other because people are more entertained by the fact that let's see what
Yeah,
so-and-so
it's always
responds,
it's always a big money in the divide of two sides where they're like, what side are you on? This side or this side, and everybody's just like, rooting for each other's sides and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think
It makes sense. I mean, even Ice Cube, I don't know what the artist is, but there was a video where Ice Cube supposedly dissed.
he dissed NWA, I believe.
No Vaseline.
No, Vaseline, yeah.
And didn't
Ice
do
Cube?
it.
Oh no, okay, my bad. 50 Cent. 50 Cent dissed.
And Ja Rule.
No, it was a rapper that he was
The
not
Game?
beefing with, but he dissed him, and then that fool was like, "Oh, I don't understand why he dissed me, but I spoke to him directly. I didn't throw no shots. I spoke to him directly to see what's up." And that fool straight up took me into the back room and he was like, "Hey, dog, no matter what you said, if you had said anything, you would have been in a fucking newspaper down in Dubai or like, far in a foreign place. You would have been big. You would have been a big name
Yeah.
if you had said just anything. It doesn't matter what you said. If you had replied, I dissed you, 50 Cent dissed you. It's the big name. So if you had said anything, your name would have been next to mine and you would have gotten a lot of publicity, but you
Yeah.
fucked it up. So whatever. He was a real homie. He was just like, hey, what's up? Why you dissing me? I thought we were cool and shit. And he was like, bro, I gave you a chance. All you
Yeah.
had to do was say something, and you did it.
Who was it like a small time dude or do you remember?
Honestly, I'm not big in rap or anything like that, so I wouldn't know. But he wasn't like obviously he wasn't 50 Cent status.
Yeah.
But
If 50's not even that relevant anymore. Huh? So
I think 50's not that relevant in
Music.
rap, but he
Yeah.
is relevant in like
power.
power, yeah, like directing and even writing books. He's a good
Mm.
author, honestly.
He's shitting on the diddler. Is it?
Oh yeah, he
Mm.
doesn't like P Diddy, so
Yeah.
like right now he's just shitting on him. Like
he's been going at it
crazy.
for years though. Huh?
Yeah, they've been going at it for years. There's a video where like P Diddy's like trying to like say like bring him in and shit, and you see like 50 like pushing his hand, fool.
Did you see the video that's going around of Mike Tyson pushing away Diddy's hand when they're in an interview?
Nah, I haven't seen
They're
that
they're
one.
sitting like right next to each other, and Diddy has his hand like let's say this was that leg, Mike's leg, and this was hand is like right here, like pretty much inching to it, and Mike just grabs close enough. Get the fuck out. Close enough, yeah, close enough, and Mike grabs his hand and like pushes it away, and this will just like slides it back into place, and so Mike gets up and puts a little bit of space in between them.
Yeah.
And then fuck you.
I see how he did it.
Silly. But that fool was like, very like obviously showing him like, stay the fuck away, don't get close to me. And then right after they went to a commercials, but Diddy just like gave him a look and shit. but there was a dude commenting that came out of jail and he's getting very popular. But he was commenting, I was like, when a convicted rape felon pushes your shit away, you know that's something.
Yeah, you know that you're on a different level. Did you see the post with 50 Cent and where P Diddy's riding the bike? And he's like, you guys do know that bike had no seat?
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
it. I saw
God.
it.
That was funny. That shit was funny as fuck, bro. But yeah, that fool
did-
50 is fucking just
that was funny.
throwing everything. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
funny, bro.
He's smart
50's
too.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really smart.
I love my bad. I love the fucking Floyd Mayweather shit he did, where he's like, I'll let you read the page out of Harry Potter book, but you know what? I know you can't read that high, so I'll let you read the book of
Dr. Seuss,
Dr. Seuss, and we'll do it on this show, and we'll donate all as much money to I don't know what.
That was for the ALS challenge, remember?
Yeah.
He's like,
I
oh,
remember
I'm not gonna pour water on myself or expect you to do it.
Yeah.
Just read
The cat and
yeah. And then I donate something to charity.
When he comes out in the video, it's like, why the fuck you say fuck me for?
Oh, that was because it was T.I.'s wife. I think Floyd was messing with T.I.'s wife and shit, and he started dissing T.I., and then he threw Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he threw 50 Cent's name in there, and that's why he's all like, "Fuck me!" Like, why fuck me? Like
that fool fuck your wife. Why you
Yeah.
telling me fuck me for?
that was funny, bro. 50 Cent is funny as fuck. He's really smart too.
Yeah.
Really fucking smart.
He owned partial owner of
Smart water.
smart. What's it called?
The smart
Yeah.
water.
Vitamin water, no?
it's vitamin water,
Vitamin
yeah.
water. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And he was like, he made a shit ton of money off of it when it sold. Yeah. So he was able to branch out from rap into something else.
Believe it or not, Soldier Boy made a lot of money during the pandemic because he actually bought a shitload of soap before the pandemic actually hit. But nobody was buying the soap because who the fuck wants soap? And he just kind of, I don't know if it got lucky or, conspiracy theory, like he knew about like the pandemic coming. And so he ended up selling a lot of soap and made a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they stopped that for a bit. Early on.
Did he buy it
Before.
like way before it
Yeah.
even started?
Yeah, because it was like a business. It was supposed to be like a business.
Oh.
Oh, it was random event.
It was kind of like a random event, yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a professor once that before COVID happened in November of 2019. He was like, "Hey, you start like
Stocking shit.
stocking shit up because something in China they found in China is gonna come to America." And you guys, I've been stocking up for a while. This was like in November, December. So the little guy knew already. So I think it was just basic. Under like for him. Well, he was an econ professor, so he knew.
He knew, yeah, like something was probably coming.
Yeah, he knew the.
There's
Yeah,
gonna be a little shake up.
yeah. What were you gonna say, my friend?
It's now that we look back at the pandemic, it was so fucking like weird, bro. Like it was so fucking borderline stupid. Especially the people that bought toilet paper. It's like, bro, that shit does not give you diarrhea away. Like what the fuck? Like your
Yeah.
asshole's not bleeding or anything. Like
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you gotta consider that the way it was being put is like, if this shit is as serious as it is, by 3 months, society is gonna be done, and we're gonna be out here killing each other from food, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's the way it's being put on TV. Like, oh, you die in a certain amount of time, you get these severe symptoms, and you can't breathe, and you quickly end up in a hospital and you die. Like that's the way it was putting. Like you can't if somebody's sick, if somebody's slightly bad, straight death. You go somewhere and you get contaminated, you bring it home, you kill your family.
That shit
Like
was crazy, bro. We would see white people at the super and shit. We saw a shit lot of white people in the super right there on Alameda way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when me and Jose want to go buy just shit way, like there was literally nothing. We just kind of like decided to like go in there, like we'll just buy whatever we could like find and shit. There was barely anything like, and there was like a shit lot of white people right there in the hood way. I'm like, no, man, let's get the fuck out of here.
And it was crazy because you have to wait in line.
A big ass line,
Yeah.
and then the lines was like, remember they had the sticker with like 6 feet apart. Yeah.
But it wasn't even in that because like that was inside and there wasn't enough space inside, so you had to make line outside. You had these massive lines outside, and then you still had to wait in line inside.
Yeah, and then for some markets, bro, I remember like they would have time frames. So the old people only in the morning, and then in the middle of the day, like whoever can make it. Yeah,
They were talking shit about that because like the I think the way it was scheduled, it allowed for people to contaminate the stuff, and then the old fucks that were more prone to like end up getting sick and dying came behind them and picked up the same contaminated stuff. People washing the shit with soap, the chicken and stuff, rubbing. You never seen these videos?
I'm not gonna lie though. During the pandemic, I had a crazy ass dream, bro. Like I remember this one vividly because like I said, like I hardly ever dream, but I remember I was dreaming like I remember dreaming full like the world started getting contaminated and shit, and like just shit started going off the ground way. And then I remember I was dreaming like almost like if hell was coming out of the ground and shit. And like I remember like I was just like with you guys, fool, and some of my family and shit. And it was just basically us trying to get around like the fort, like all the like shit that was growing off the ground, fool, because a lot of people had already been like vanished and shit.
What if God gave you a vision of the rapture, bro? Like
that'd be crazy, bro. That'd be some crazy ass shit. Cause that's kind of what it looked like, fool. Cause the sky was like all red and orange and shit, but a lot of people were gone, fool. And like I remember just kind of like going around and shit. And since like a lot of stuff was already growing out, cause like society was almost gone and shit. Like it just felt like I was just we were just walking like almost like in a jungle, bro. Like literally, like there was nothing but like abandoned buildings and shit. That shit was kind of crazy, fool. I remember that shit, and it was during the pandemic too. It's probably because I was thinking about like the pandemic as well, like so much that I was just like,
what could happen?
Yeah, like what ifs, yeah. But that one I remember that one vividly.
I mean, because at the beginning, that's why I'm saying like it was made to seem like you were supposed to seal up your home and not let air come in because it might be contaminated and you might die from it. Like that was the way it was, and for people like my mom at home was sick, so me, my dad, my brother, we were all shitting like we can go to work, get sick, and come home and fucking kill our mom. Like that's.
Hey, but like, all right, look, watch. If you think about it, kind of weirdly, it's like at least this is the way that I look at it. It's funny as fuck how that shit that was more like a cold, we were so afraid of that shit, but yet something that more serious like an Ebola. Like it didn't get the same fucking traction, and it was worse because I think Ebola like your organs started like melting or something, or like basically like it started turning into like complete water. It was some crazy shit like that. We weren't afraid or too afraid of that shit, but some shit that looked like the cold, like it was like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, because it was because the symptoms, do you remember the symptoms?
Yeah,
it was bullshit.
Bullshit.
So
yeah.
So people were like, oh yeah, my arm's starting to hurt. Oh, I have COVID.
Yeah.
And so like, because the symptoms are exactly the same as a cold.
Yeah.
When you get a cold, like, oh, I have COVID. Like I have COVID.
Yeah.
So before they never, I have the flu. In 2020, they didn't say I have the flu. I have COVID. I think that's why people were more scared because like, oh wait, I got it. So it's closer to home. Ebola was an African disease.
That shit was way more severe
worse.
though.
Yeah.
But they weren't any in America, were they?
I think there was
a good amount of people in Texas because a lot of the people that like went over there to like treat them and shit, they came back, and there were a lot of Texans like practitioners.
A couple hundred
during Obama's term. There was like a serious situation where there was a outbreak over there, and they brought it back here, and I mean it got serious. But I mean, isn't there with that one where you start like bleeding out your orifices?
Organs, yeah.
Like, well, no, but it gets so severe that your orifices start to bleed out too.
Like your eyes and your ears.
And your asshole and stuff like that. So, like, I mean, the only reason I would say that people were more afraid of, obviously, COVID was because of the amount of fear being pumped into all the media that you saw, protect yourself, vaccinate, your family members are going to die. They're in the most vulnerable, this
Yeah.
age, the kids, the old people, the symptoms,
Mm.
and you're gonna need a respirator, and it's a certain death, and it was always like that until eventually, where people from the beginning, people were like, "There's no way that's real. It's all bullshit," and
Yeah.
then little by little, more people were like, "It's starting to sound like more bullshit. It's straight bullshit, straight bullshit." And now, eventually there was no like, pandemic's over. Everybody was just like, so
We just forgot about it.
Yeah,
because
like-
I never really heard anybody announce like, you know how like when they killed fucking Bin Laden. Oh, we killed Bin Laden
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah.
And for us, it was just like, oh, like COVID just like the way that it was solved is like we stopped talking about it less and less.
Yeah.
Like what we're trying to do with racism. No, but straight up, like even the only reason we knew that was done, it was because we had people from communities fighting regulations that were still trying to be imposed in schools and public areas and
Well, I
stuff
mean,
like
there's
that.
still a lot of lawsuits saying people are suing companies for forcing them to take the vaccine. There's some lawsuits going on.
That vaccine, because of the repercussions of a failed vaccine that caused a lot of health issues, and not just that, but the fact that they were unconstitutionally forced to accept these conditions to maintain a job and keep your
Yeah.
family afloat through a crisis.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people have good merit to have good lawsuits against their employers, but there's a lot of bullshit going through at the same
I'm
time.
not gonna
So-
lie, fool, those the corner stores sí se pasaron de verga, güey. A veces, like, with the people, fool, like, sometimes they would want to sell you eggs for, like, $24. Yeah, but just looking back at it, like, that whole COVID era was weird. Like, it was
a
really,
te-
it was awkward.
It was a test trial, bro.
It was a test trial.
It did as like proof that they were just trying to figure out how far they could go with.
Trolling people.
Yeah, I mean, and fear showed that it goes a fucking long way. So now you can't even be like, I mean, it's a fucked up topic, but the Nazis, we've proved that a lot of them were under orders. They
Yeah.
weren't really knowing what they were doing exactly, but they were on their orders, and they have villainized this group of people. And that's a topic that a lot of people don't talk about. Like, to get to the level of the genocide that they did against the Jews, they had to villainize this group of people to the extent
Yeah.
that everybody hated them. They didn't really understand why, but it was just that it was a hate towards them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was wrong at the end of the day, but a lot of people, like, they did the experiment where, they tell you, a person of authority is telling you, shock them to get the truth out of him, and it lies at stake, and you need to do it. And there's a fucking dial that says at a certain point is certain death for a certain amount of time, and the person behind the window with authority is telling you, go higher, go higher, go higher. And a regular person, is gonna do it just because authority is in directing them to do it,
Sure.
and it's for the greater good in their mind.
Yeah.
It's the proper thing to do.
I was just laughing, not at that, bro, but it's because, like he said, like, close on the show, and we closed off on
Yeah,
some Nazis.
it's good. It's just to
Yeah.
to conclude what he was saying, that listen to authority, even if they're the Nazis.
I'm
And
hungry, look.
What?
I think we should
Fucking
end it.
Kane's gonna smack right
No,
now.
okay.
Let's end the episode on Adolf Hitler and how he allegedly took down
Still
the Jews.
alive, lost in the. Oh, he didn't have
I'm
one
hungry,
that.
bro.
Goodbye.